afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Track D. We are halfway through the event. I hope you're enjoying HR Week so far. Today, we have interesting case study on a very important topic, mental health and well-being, how it affects performance and growth of employees, and what are the benefits when organization decides to put people first. To share their thoughts, experience, practice, and support room case study, today are here with us SupportRoom CEO Ash Vipani and Clinical Director Dr. Panagiotis Karagiannis. Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
HR Week.
Hello there.
Good.
I can say that we're looking forward to hearing your presentation and the stage is yours.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Perfect. Okay, good. So thanks everyone for joining us today. We are SupportRoom, and today you've got myself, the founder and CEO of SupportRoom, Ash, and we've got Dr. Panos, which we call Dr. P. He is our clinical director at SupportRoom. Now, what is SupportRoom and why did we start? We're going to be discussing some of these topics today. So we started in 2020, and the reason why we started SupportRoom was someone close to me took their own life. Now, I've always been a people manager and a people director for different companies. I've always put my people first, but when this tragic event took place, it made me rethink what I wanted to do in my career and my life. And the focus was, I want to help people within organizations. I knew where the problems were located. So the first thing I did, because I'm not a therapist and I'm not a coach and I'm not Panos, right, in terms of a clinical director. So I sat down with the NHS and sat down with lots of clinicians, and we discussed traditional therapy and some of the practices within traditional therapy today. And what we found was there were lots of gaps that were missing, and the therapist pretty much outlined how improvements could be made. Then I sat down with lots of managing directors and employees to understand where the problems currently sat within organizations. And honestly, the information I was getting back was pretty shocking in terms of it made me realize that we didn't just want to create something that ticked a box. We wanted to create something that actually created seamless support for organizations, but also allowed organizations to really deliver a people transformation. And that's where SupportRoom came alive. Now, we understand a lot of the problems today because we're living these problems as HRs, but also as employees. But if we look at managers today, 11% of managers have received training, right? So the rest are still acting like mentors, therapists, and coaches within organizations. Now, this is a real issue for managers because they get burnt out. They've got their own pressures within their own roles. And what this leads to is lack of productivity and also absenteeism as well, which affects the team that the manager is managing. Now, if we look at the traditional services in place, such as the EAPs, etc., which have traditionally been in place for many years, the numbers are still increasing year on year. So we wanted to create something that wasn't an EAP, that was more technology first, was more data driven for organizations. And also, we didn't believe in an employee picking up the phone and waiting maybe an hour or two to speak to a therapist. It's about getting support when you most need it, but holistic support. Now, through the research that we've done with lots of organizations, from employees to HR to leaders, for example, what we found is, from the feedback, is employees are asking for holistic support today because not everyone has a mental health issue. We're going through a recession today, so employees need financial wellness. They may need legal support. They may need nutritional or physical support, but it's having the right pillars in place to really support your individuals holistically. Also, every individual has a mobile phone on their desk or they have a laptop in front of them. It's about providing seamless support. We're all technology-driven organizations. So technology should be at the forefront for our people today as well. And employees are demanding organizations now to actually provide them with more technology-driven support solutions. Privacy is always going to be really important here, because no individual wants to go to HR to say, I've got a problem. Some will, but most won't. And a lot of those individuals will suffer in silence, but the organization will never know what's actually happening with that individual. But employees want a safe place, a private environment where they can communicate, where they can speak about how they're feeling. But they also want results. How effective are the solutions that they're using? Is it helping them with their health? Is it helping them with their nutrition? Is it making improvements in their life? Now, finally, they want seamless support, as I mentioned earlier. Now, when we look at HRs today, we are completely changing, right? We've come through COVID and our world has changed. The demands on us as HRs has changed. There's more data, there's more technology, there's more services, but our people are different today as well. There's department stresses, we've got to cater for different ethnic backgrounds, different cultures, etc. as well. Now, based on this, we need to provide our organizations with support across different pillars, but we need actionable insights so we can move away from that one-size-fits-all strategy to more of a granular strategy. We also need to deliver ROI back to our C-suite team or our leadership team for them to believe in some of the initiatives that we're putting in place as leaders. And then we also want easy deployment and integration and scalable solutions. As organizations, we're growing. And as we grow, we need solutions that can become an extension of us. Now, as an organization, we are global, right? We have our own therapist pool, which means that we have mentors, coaches, and therapists within our own virtual clinic. We do all of the training internally, supervision. We have an academy internally, and we manage all of our manage all of our therapists and coaches from one place. We work with corporates in different markets. Now, we're very localized because we offer localized language support, and our platform also, our app works across most languages as well. Now, similar to that, we have operations, so we're local in most markets as well. So we can operate locally and provide support which has the right culture and the right language capabilities. Now, what is SupportRoom? It's a complete workplace experience where we provide an on-demand app which incorporates therapy, coaching, but also mentoring as well, nutritional support, physical activity, legal support, and financial well-being, all within one place. We're believers within SupportRoom that everyone can help themselves as well as help others. Peer support is so important. So within the app, you've got self-help tools such as resources, exercise videos, nutritional advice, all the way up to journals, for example, and health insights as well. We also integrate with Slack and Teams, and we have a complete leaders analytics platform to allow you as an organization to really transform the way that you support your people, not just in the market you're in, but also globally across other markets. And then engagement is so important in today's world, where we provide holistic survey engagement where you can engage with employees that have just joined your organization and understand how their experience has been, all the way up to your C-suite team, to specific departments. And we provide you with the analytics to go with it. Now, we believe in working directly with every organization, not just as we've just signed a contract. It's a partnership. We're trying to help you to drive those changes and drive that transformation. Now, this is what the SupportRoom app looks like. And this is where an employee or a leader would actually communicate with a therapist, a mentor, or a coach, and they would receive unlimited support through messaging, through voice notes, through video messaging, and one-to-one video sessions. It's completely accessible through any device or any browser, but they can also access lots of self-help tools here. So it doesn't matter if an employee's on holiday, they're out at a meeting, or they're in the office or working from home, they're always connected to their dedicated professional. And this is where we provide additional support as well, such as financial, legal support, nutritional support, physical support, where they can actually search for specific topics. It could be around, I can't pay my credit card or my mortgage, or I can't provide for my family. Is there any information that can help me? We will provide them with the information that they require, but as a second layer, they can also benefit from speaking to an expert that's certified in that area. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we are very data-driven as an organization. Heartbeat Insights allows you to drive engagement through surveys and collect insights holistically across 25 pillars, but also create bespoke questions as well. And then our leadership in our enterprise analytics allows every organization to drive that transformation. And these are some of the analytics that you can see. Now, what makes us different? We are disrupting the traditional and we're going into more of a digital. But digital is not good enough, as I mentioned. It's all about the transformation for organizations. So we are providing an on-demand workplace for employees and leaders, complete unlimited messaging, video support, voice notes. We're providing you with lots of data, which is completely anonymized, employee engagement, but more importantly, we're providing you with holistic support across multiple pillars. We integrate with Slack and Teams, but we take it a step further. We're actually supporting your leadership team across every single department. You get full account management, consultancy, clinical advice. We're also providing workshops and webinars across your organization to drive that awareness. And also, as you grow, we grow with you. Now, I get asked at this point, how do you drive engagement and adoption into my organization? Now, we deliver across all of our global clients or localized clients a 40 to 50% engagement and adoption rate. Now, the $1 million question is, how do you do it? We do this across 3 different layers. One is the employee, the leaders, and the organization. So we work really closely with the employees. We work closely with the leaders to help them to transform their own teams. So we'll touch on this now. So we provide training into your organization for all new starters, but also from the day that we onboard your entire workforce. We also provide ongoing training sessions for new starters or new markets that you're expanding into. Our app provides complete engagement. So it's engaging from a therapist, from a mentor to a coach. The app is engaging outside of the app as well with employees. We've got Heartbeat, which drives more engagement, which allows you to capture more insights. Now, additionally to that, our account managers are engaging directly with your employees in a private environment. Yeah. Are you okay? How are you feeling? We're doing webinars each month to drive more awareness across your organization. Our therapists outside of the app are actually communicating directly with your employees. We're providing clinical and data support to each leader within your organization. And then additionally to that, we're providing 30-day reviews each month as well. The goal here is to ensure that we're meeting your goals, we're helping you to meet your goals, and we're providing you with the right recommendations and initiatives and focus to actually achieve your future goals. Now, for every organization, data security is very important. We're compliant with ISO, GDPR compliance, HIPAA compliance, and everything is employee privacy focused. Now, these are some of the clients we work with. Some of these clients will be very, some of them are enterprise clients, but also a lot of these clients are mid-market clients, SME clients as well. We work with all types of organizations, from consultancies to banks to technology companies to in the hospitality sector, we work with hotels. I'm going to pass you over to Panos.
Hello, thank you very much. So I'm going to present today a case study with a company that we've worked with for quite some time, and present you the results we achieved through everything that Ash talked about over the course of a year. Just to give you a few information in the beginning, all of the data have been made anonymous. Our company was a tech company located in Europe, consisting of various departments, and SupportRoom, through the technology, provided data analytics, online coaching, and clinical therapy, amongst many other interventions and tools. Just to mention here that anonymous data analytics were very crucial here, because they help us, as Ash mentioned, to drive engagement with both our platform and the organization itself, and get crucial data to deliver targeted interventions. Working collaboratively with this company, we decided to gather information around stress, anxiety, and depression. And of course, because how we connect and relate to others is one of the most important determinants of a good mental health, we also measured how people connect with each other. More specifically, the HR department of this company contacted us because they were struggling to retain their talent. They were struggling with absenteeism. There were poor relationships within various departments, and also they were struggling with poor performance. As such, we ran a thorough diagnostic procedure using our technology, and we found out that high levels of anxiety and stress were impacting performance, and also lack of communication between departments was also causing conflicts. Of course, we wanted to find the reason why this happened, and we found out that fear of upcoming recession was causing those high levels of anxiety and stress. Also, high levels of anxiety were found to cause people to experience symptoms like depressive symptoms due to emotional exhaustion. As a team, we always try to understand in depth the goals that each organization has, and make sure that these goals are aligned to the values of the company. So this allows for our therapists and coaches to understand the culture of the organization and deliver tailored treatment. Also, something important to mention here is that not everyone requires therapy, but there's always space for something that's good to become even better. And our positive psychology coaching here fills this gap. We work hand in hand with the organization to help them achieve their goals in various fronts, like employee health, leadership health, and organization health. We provided the organization specifically with self-help materials, tailor-made workshops and webinars, unlimited coaching and counseling. We set up some preventative interventions, cutting and consultation on well-being policies, and all of this was delivered through our cutting-edge mental health technology and user-friendly platform. Now, as for the results, employees after 1 year enjoy a significant decrease in the stress and anxiety. Also, something to mention here, people who already had good levels of stress and anxiety have developed more skills and are in a better place to manage their stress levels in a better manner. Leaders have also developed certain skills to help create a stress-free environment, and members of the company engage regularly with self-help materials like relaxation exercises and other stress release mechanisms. And also something very, very important is that the company managed to surf the wave of certain stressful business periods. Every company has such periods. Depression, it's very important. It's one of the leading causes of disability worldwide. Something to make clear here, when we measure depression for an organization, we don't only mean clinical depression, like people who meet certain criteria. Every individual at some point in their lives will feel low mood, emotions of sadness, and many more. So we managed to improve the mood of the organization overall, and as such, absenteeism days were lowered, and their performance was boosted. Individuals with pre-existing low mood also enjoy more positivity in their lives through our positive psychology coaching services. And we targeted low mood holistically through making change in behavior, emotions, and the way of thinking. Also, we helped individuals to improve their well-being, and this serves now as a low mood prevention mechanism. Who does not want to enjoy a good night's sleep now? It's highly important for our mood and mental health overall, and physical health. We delivered several sleep hygiene workshops and self-help guides for individuals to utilize, specific interventions to assist individuals enjoy better sleep. We linked those interventions with the interventions done for anxiety and stress, and we provided additional mindfulness and relaxation videos that are easy to follow. We are heavily focused as an organization, and the clinical team specifically, to help individuals develop the skills they need to become their own coach, their own therapist, and then lead themselves to become their best version. The organization improved their relationship with food and their relationship with their body, so we didn't only stop in behavioral change. Improved overall sleep patterns and eating habits, and as such, their energy levels were boosted significantly. Again, we didn't stop only on those metrics. If exercise was a pill, it would be the single most prescribed in all over the world. So we helped individuals increase their overall well-being by helping them develop skills to connect better with each other and delivering specialist physical coaching services to help them increase their exercise levels. And as such, exercise levels boosted the performance of the organization, and people were better able to achieve their own professional and personal goals as well. Also, we are all social beings, and through various interventions, as I mentioned, we diminished conflicts and improved peer relationships. Additionally, company members engaged in way more professional and personal development activities. Now, just to conclude for us, we provided the organization with unlimited specialist coaching and psychological counseling through our technology via messaging, video, and voice notes through localized teams. So what we do as SupportRoom is we try to help to establish a local team that understands your culture, is licensed, and they will be in a better position to deliver a tailored intervention and a good quality intervention. For example, coaching is not a regulated profession, but we require all of our coaches to be accredited with significant coaching professional bodies. We deliver tailor-made workshops and webinars, self-help materials like sleep hygiene, relaxation guides, provide the organization with access to various specialist services like nutrition coaching and physical exercise coaching, crucial overview through anonymous data analytics about the condition of the organization, and consultation and skills development to the leaders of the organization. Through this organization flourished, enjoying better performance, more positivity, better overall mental and physical health, more engagement, and increased talent retention. So this organization trusted us, we invested in their strengths, and together, collaboratively, as a team, we delivered the results. Thank you very much.
I just want to say that it was a really great presentation, that you brought really important questions and insight that well-being is a broad term, that people do not need help continuously or do not need exact therapy, but there are many ways to get better, to be better. And as you mentioned a few times, it's about providing this holistic support. We do have just time for a question from the audience, which is how do you manage to provide relevant information for different markets and countries? Just for example, when it comes to financial help or something like that.
As we mentioned, when we partner up and start collaborating with a company, we establish a localized team and we research together with them to fill this gap. Exactly, because it's very important for therapy and coaching to understand the culture, and for the additional services, of course, to be relevant for each country that the company resides in.
Actually, yeah, you mentioned a few times that you have this a local approach to all the problems. Um, I would just like to thank you once again for raising this important topic, and that even though everything we've been to in this few years, it's been tough years for everyone, and it's still going on. We do hope that people will be more open to this kind of support, especially when it's online and that it's anonymous or something like that. I would just like to thank you one more time for being part of HR Week and for a great case study.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
See you later.
Everyone watching, we will continue the session on main stage, where will be a great panel, and goodbye.